Good afternoon, Scorpio ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so Scorpio, what I like to do is to try something a bit different from what the types of readings that I've done. Now, you've been seeing me posting these past life type readings here, so I'm going to do the same for you guys. And this reading is mostly suitable for those of you who, in fact, believe in reincarnation. Okay? So, Scorpio, rest assured that this reading may not and will not resonate for each and every one of you. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you the information that you're seeking. Offers you information, kind of show you your more shadowy side that you portray to the world, as well as how you might have died, who you were, and the lessons, or the greatest or the most important lesson that you learned from that past life that you need to embrace in this one. Okay, so I'm going to be using my shadow tarot deck today, and I'm going to go on and just shuffle up the cards, and I'm going to contemplate a time before the womb. Spirit, take me back to a time before the womb to help me convey a past life message to Scorpio. In Scorpio, this reading has no expiration period, but it is valid this whole year. Okay? So Spirit, once again, give me the correct cards to identify who, in fact, Scorpio was in a past life. Okay, let's go on and just look at the card that fell to the bottom of the deck, Scorpio. All right, we have the King of Cups. All right, so this certainly shows that, it looks like you were very manipulative, very impatient, ladies and gentlemen. It seems that you had a lot of trust issues. You were very insecure, and I'm seeing that you played games with people's emotions. Many of you also use drugs or alcohol as a form of escape. I also feel that you were very treacherous and a narcissist at best. Okay? You were a swindler, a gigolo, and you pretty much denigrated people here. You were a con artist. I know these are kind of, these are kind of painful attributes to hear about yourself, but this is what you were in a past life here. Okay? Now let's move right along and just get right on into your reading. Okay? We're going to first identify who you were and, the interaction that you may have had with family members, siblings, and those who were around you here. Wow. You have the Tower. Okay? So this card certainly shows, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that you were a woman, I'm getting. Okay, here. And I'm getting here that you suffered challenges one after the next here. I feel that many of you worked in like a hospital type setting, or either a hospitality type setting, or you worked in the military, or you might have done some construction work, or you were a public speaker possibly. But I feel that it seems that you just held on too strongly to the past here. And if you're kind of, you know, experiencing some of these same things in this life, this is your shadow, ladies and gentlemen, and you need to recognize that you're going to have to release it at some point if you're going to heal. Okay? I feel that many of you, you seem to have had a hard time surrendering things that you've outgrown. Okay? Or even in fact seizing new opportunities and really embracing change. With this card, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that you constantly severed ties with people. And it usually happened very shockingly here. Okay? You were very energetic. Okay? Let's look at your more information about who you were, because I'm kind of getting a Spirit is telling me that you actually could have been a male or female, that I'm kind of getting here, because looking at your bottom card having been that King of Cups, it kind of shows the possibility that you could have been male or female. Okay? Let's get some more information here too to kind of help us identify, just to clarify it a bit more. Okay? We have the Knight of Wands here. So this certainly shows that you were very restless, and the symbolism here shows that you were a man. So I'm going to go on and just say that you are a man in this life, okay? I feel that with that card, because it's a knight, there is, and I know I'm going back and forth in terms of um, your identity here, but Spirit is just telling me no, you could have been a female. So I'm just going to say you could have been a male or a female here that I'm kind of getting, okay? But you were very clinging, and you love exciting adventures. You took life extremely, I'm feeling, with this card a bit too seriously, and you were bored a great deal. And I feel that the mere thought of settling down with this card, it frightened you. I feel that you really love sex and you love sports a lot too, that I'm getting here with this card as well. Okay? Let's look at your profession and what strength that you have or did you inherit from that lifetime. Wow. You have the Three of Swords here. So I kind of feel that you might have been a heart surgeon due to the heart here on the card, or some type of a specialist, heart specialist, or simply you worked in a hospital setting. Some of you might even have been a nurse or a counselor or a therapist, or you may have even worked with the Red Cross, I'm kind of feeling. So it seems that your greatest strength was in the fact that you acknowledged your pain and then you took effort to release it. That's what I'm kind of getting here. All right. So let's move along and see what your greatest victory may have been. Okay. Wow, we have the Three of Cups there. So this is a very positive card here, ladies and gentlemen. So it seems that your greatest victory pretty much was having fun and embracing with friends here, I'm getting. Forming good alliances, I feel that you did here in that past life. I feel too that for some of you, your greatest victory was getting a divorce that allowed you, ladies and gentlemen, to begin something new, to move forward in a new relationship. Again, all about releasing past things here. All right? So, of course, with challenges, with victories come challenges, right? So now let's go on and just look and see what your greatest challenge was in this situation. Wow, you have the Page of Swords here. So I feel that your greatest challenge, ladies and gentlemen, was being a bit too gossipy or just being intrusive a bit too much, or you were just hypocritical in some sense, or a bit too defensive. And you were just simply too irrational, I'm getting, when it kind of came to making very important decisions here, you know? And I feel that you seem to have procrastinated a big deal, I'm kind of getting here. And you might be seeing yourself doing so in this life. And you did things too, ladies and gentlemen, without giving a damn about what, others felt or what they said. It's basically was what you wanted here, okay? And I feel that because of, these negative tendencies, you were often depressed as a result, all right? So let's move right along and see how you might have died here. Okay, wow, you have the King of Wands here. So, one thing about this card here, it shows a health imbalance. I'm getting in more so the lower region of your body. And it looks like that something happening either with your joints or tendons, and that caused your death, I'm kind of getting. But despite your death, I feel that you certainly had a very commanding presence over those around you. And this card shows that you were possibly 40 years and up here. And I get a strong indication that many of you didn't have kids, I'm getting. but you were very mature and very professional that I'm getting in this particular life. All right. So let's look then at what lesson you learned that you might want to consider bringing forth in this life. Wow. It actually represents your sign here. We have the Queen of Cups. All right. So I feel, ladies and gentlemen, just looking at the imagery of this card, is that you learn how to be more caring, okay? More nurturing, more sensitive, ladies and gentlemen, more intuitive, more aware. And you connected well. It looks like you connected well a lot with, practicing divinations or psychology or counseling, because this helped you learn how to be free here, confident and very independent, and you learn about the importance of loyalty when it comes to friendship with others, and that might be something that you focus on quite a bit in this life. All right. So this is what I have for you in terms of your past life reading. Now I'm going to just shuffle up another oracle deck, ladies and gentlemen, to give you some more messages to help you transform your life by simply letting go. Okay? So, Spirit, what additional messages would you like me to share with Scorpio? And Scorpio, keep in mind this reading is valid until the end of this year, but it has no expiration date. Okay? So, let's see. What additional messages would you like me to share with Scorpio here? Okay. Scorpio, it's time that you surrender to success. You are, in fact, ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Okay, that sounds very inspiring, doesn't it, Scorpio? Okay, it's time that you surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories that you are constantly telling yourself. Stay in the moment and focus on solutions and try to celebrate every baby step forward. Surrender to your intuition, as your past life reading has indicated that this is something that you need to do here, particularly with that Queen of Cups there. She's very intuitive. Continue to embrace that in this life. Tune into your inner voice and be aware of any gut feelings or flashes and knowings or aha moments that come through to guide you, particularly during this time period in question. Okay? It's time that you surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs, Scorpio, and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy, because you're going to only sabotage yourself should you continue on in that way here. Okay? And last but not least, which is important, I feel, it's time that you surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety driven life. Understand and prepare for when worries arise. Try to breathe them out of your body and focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is certainly always guiding you. So, in conclusion today, Scorpio, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to simply leave you with a message that's meant specifically for you. A message that you could focus on, particularly during this time period in question here. Okay? So, Spirit, what final message would you like me to share with Scorpio? What final message? And I'm going to share that message with you with one of my postcards here. Okay? So, let's go on and pull one. All right? So, it reads, Dear you, the simple yet powerful law of cause and effect means everything is in relationship. Every action on earth has a consequence. And even in the spirit world, there is a consequence for every action taken on your behalf. Right now, you are facing conditions that were set in motion by past decisions. consequences are coming into being in your favor. They will remind you that making good choices and listening to your intuition pay off. If some things are a little off and uncertain, know that whatever you are facing, you can step beyond it just by using your imagination and acting on that instead of reacting to what is being presented. Everything you think and do has far reaching reverberations in the web of life. Move to higher ground and have faith that what goes around comes around. The universe is always self correcting anyway. Isn't that amazing? How we adore you. Okay, so this is an empowering message, Scorpio. I certainly thank you for the opportunity to convey this reading to you guys. If this reading resonated or resonates within your soul, please be sure to give this reading a big thumbs up and take a few moments, y'all, to subscribe and hit that subscription button. If you'd like a more personalized reading, you can definitely contact me at will.brown at watconsultinginc.net. And all of that information is provided in the description box. Have a nice day. Thanks a lot.